Hey guys, Jeff Gregg flying solo today, and I'm making a promise to you today that Mark Klim, who is not with me today, is going to be proud of this video when he sees it and then I'm all done with it, because I'm going to use my filter, I'm going to behave, I'm not going to say anything inappropriate, and I'm not going to make anybody angry. So come on with me over to Cresswind at The Ponds. I was talking to one of my realtor friends, Chelsea McKenna. She's with Realty One Group Coastal, and she was telling me about this fantastic listing that she has in that neighborhood. It's brandy spanking new and never been lived in. So I said, I would love to go see it. Can I go take video of it? And she was kind enough to say yes. So I'm going to show you that one. It's brand new. And then I've got two others. I've got two other agents that let us see their houses also. So we're going to go over and check it out. But if you don't know about The Ponds, it's a 55+ neighborhood, great amenity center, really active clubs, pickleball and tennis, and they've got a beautiful resort style pool, lots of clubs, lots of activities. They do concerts. I could go on and on and on. But it's a fantastic property. And what's really cool is it's at a nice location. It's over on the Knightsville side of town. It's still close to everything that Dorchester Road has. It's still quick access back into Summerville proper. So you can go either direction. If you work down Dorchester side, like down towards the airport or the Air Force Base, it would be a great location. Lots of trails, lots of trees, gorgeous, gorgeous neighborhood. And one of the cool things about it is you have access to your amenity center, but you also have access to the amenity center and the farmhouse and the pool and the dog parks and the playgrounds and everything that is out in the ponds section. So let's go take a ride. 3 different homes. I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, over here at the first house. So this one is a 2019, so it's only 6 years old right now. Just had a little price reduction. It's at $445,000. It's a 1 level, has a nice private back porch. I'm excited to show you that. 1,812 square feet, 2 bedroom, 2 full bath, and it is, stand by.
A few moments later.
I think that's it. I thought there was something else I wanted to tell you. If there is, we'll find it inside. Let's go check it out. All right, here we are. So obviously 2-car garage, nice landscaping. They always do a nice job in this neighborhood of keeping all the landscaping looking really nice, but a really big front porch. I want to say a big thanks to Chris Bellender from Realty One Group Coastal. He's the one that has this listing. So thanks, Chris, for letting us check this out. But ceiling fan on the front porch, we don't always see that. That's pretty cool. And there's also speakers out here. So a glass door, which I like that it's glass because it lets all the light in, but it's got this pattern to it. So you can be running around in your skivvies inside and people can't see through. All right, so inside the front door, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Let's go left. This is the 2nd bedroom. Now this was used, oh, I wonder if this is it is. It's a magic bed. And this is in the house, so if this is something that you wanted, you could probably have this. So that's cool. You get to use this. This is a great example of a room that somebody was using as an office, and yet they have it available for a bedroom if anybody comes to visit. So really cool shutters on it. Ceiling fan in here. And then also, of course, a closet. So carpeting this room, hards in all the common areas. Here's the full bath that would be used by this bedroom that we just saw, plus anybody that was over visiting. Little closet. And just your regular 2-car garage. And then you've got access to the laundry room up here, but it gets even more exciting when I tell you where that door goes. We'll get there in a minute. They did put in a floor outlet here, which is really convenient. So that way, if you have a couch here, you can have a table beside the couch, you can have a power chair, whatever, and you don't have to have cords running across the floor. Now this one, they have the extra space here, so this was all in addition. The space I'm in right now, from this wall over to here, this is an extra bump out that they did, so making this space a lot bigger. Put a ceiling fan out here. Nice lights in the kitchen. We've got a reach-in pantry. There is a refrigerator here. We've got electric. Oh, what is doing here? So we've got one little oven there and another bigger oven there. That's kind of cool. And then microwave over the top, and the microwave is vented outside, so your house isn't going to smell like salmon all day. Nice backsplash. I like these windows, lets the light in. All right, let's go look at the primary, and I'll show you out back. This is kind of cool how this builder does this in a lot of their homes. It'd be really neat to put a picture in there, or a mirror or something. So carpet in the primary bedroom, nice big room. Got speakers in the ceiling, ceiling fan, tray, blinds throughout, and then the bathroom. So this is kind of cool. I like that there's two sinks, but they're separated by the shower. And what's kind of neat about this house also is it's a zero entry shower. So nice big shower space. You've got the built-in little soap wall there, little seat in the corner, multiple heads, and a window up above. This is kind of where I thought this has a nice layout. So we've got a nice big walk-in closet here, but then it goes right out into the laundry room. So you don't have to leave and go out into the main part of the house. There's another cool thing they do here is they have the water heater inside the house. It's a tankless water heater, but it's the gauge is here inside the house. A lot of times they're outside. So circle back around. I'm going to show you the back porch. Now there is a house really close to this one, but it doesn't feel like it because they've got such nice trees and shrubbery in between. This is a fenced-in yard, and interestingly enough, this is the only 55 plus neighborhood in the area that they will mow in the backyard if it is fenced. So this is a great neighborhood to have a dog in and have a fence in the backyard and still not have to mow. And obviously they have a separate pad just as big outside the screened-in area as what is in the screened-in area. So that's it, really a great house. Hey guys, got an interesting one here now. Number 2 on the list today. This one is a brand new house, as in nobody has ever lived in it, but it's not being for sale or sold by the builder. So somebody bought this house, built it, and then changed their mind, decided they weren't moving to the area. So it is available. So nobody has ever lived in this house. I haven't been inside yet. I'm super excited to see it, but it is a 3-bedroom, 2-level, so there's an upstairs to it, 2,491 square feet, and it was built in 2025, obviously, and it's listed for $575,000. So almost, probably, if not the biggest, but one of the biggest houses in the neighborhood. And let's go inside and see it. All right, y'all, I just went inside this thing and turned on all the lights, got the door open up, and it is pretty. So landscaping in the front. We've got a front porch big enough to throw a couple chairs, but if you're a porch sitter, you'll like the back porch. I like the blue color in the hardy plank siding here. Matches with the blue door. So inside, a little bench here. I think that's good to see because you could see that there's definitely room in the entryway here for a bigger piece of furniture or something. I missed one light. See, Mark's not here and I just can't get it right. All right, front bedroom. Got a reach-in closet, pre-wired for a ceiling fan. There's not blinds in this house, but they could easily be added. We have contractors for everything. Got your full bath here, nice tile work surrounding the bathtub. Little light up top for some, or a window up top for some light. And then a linen closet there. Over to, let's go back and let's make a right-handed search here. Sorry, I got a little firefighter coming out of me here. And you go in the house and you do a search. You either do a right-handed search or left-handed search, and then if you ever get lost, when you're on your way, you want to get out, you just reverse everything and hopefully find your way to the exit. Okay, so there is blinds in this room. So there wasn't in the front room, but there is blinds here. So maybe we're gonna find some with blinds, but they've got the double doors here. So this is definitely meant to be an office, but like we saw in that first house, if you needed another bedroom, you could easily throw one of them snazzy beds in there. What is this little, just a little coat closet. So we'll have to look upstairs, but I'm guessing we're gonna find one of these upstairs also, so you can have one for the first floor and one for the second. But look at this space, big. This is a big house to begin with without the second floor. So we've got the gourmet kitchen, nice stainless steel hood, soft close on the drawers. This one has gas. Got the one bowl sink, dishwasher, place for your refrigerator. And this one has a really big pantry. So you've got 15 shelves in here, plus a space over here. You know what I'd put here is a, oh yeah, there is an outlet. You could put all your rechargeable stuff right here. And even a Roomba, if you had a Roomba. Set it right here, and then also like if you've got like a rechargeable vacuum or something, it'd be a good place for it. So the light says that you would put a table right here, and then you actually have a really big space still here, so that you could put a big 10 top table in this thing and still have loads of room for whatever else you wanted to do. Got a floor outlet. This one does have a fireplace. I went ahead and lit it. All pre-wired for your big old television up there. Let's go into the primary. So we've got blinds in here, pre-wired for a ceiling fan. Got the ceiling raised. And this is a great bathroom. So we've got one vanity on this side, one on this side, and then a big old shower. Take a friend with you, room for two. Got a blinds there. Water closet, I'm assuming, yep. And then a really good size walk-in closet with lots of shelving. All right, let's mosey upstairs. But take one more look at how big this space is here. You know, when I moved to South Carolina before I was a realtor, my realtor, when we were talking about new construction versus existing homes, said, you know, Jeff, there's something about having a home that you know there's nobody else's toenails in the carpet. And I thought, well, that is, oh, they even painted the squirrel. They even painted the garage here and put extra lighting up here in the garage. So my agent said, yeah, there's something about knowing there's nobody else's toenails in the carpet of a new house. And I thought, well, that is really disgusting. And very, very true now that I think about it. So if you want to buy you a toenail-free home, baby, I got a winner for you here. All right, so big space here with a walk-in closet. Here's out to your mechanicals. And got some storage space there in the attic. And a full bath. So this is your loft, but it could be a third bedroom or even a fourth bedroom if you were to use the office as one downstairs. So great house. And I forgot one thing. Back porch. Big back porch. So here's the back porch. Backyard, we've got some shrubbery that was put in between this and the next street. So we have to assume that's going to grow up a bit and maybe give you some more privacy, because they're pretty well dispersed through the pine straw there. But a really big back porch. It looks like it's got 2 different areas that are pre-wired for ceiling fans. So, all right, that really is it. I promise I'm done this time. All right, guys, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to get into this one, but I did, so it's bonus footage of the day. I've got I just put it away. I forgot what it is, how big it is. Stand by. This is why we don't leave me unsupervised. I know it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It is for sale for $414,000, and we'll figure it out. We'll go, I think the editors will put the description in there, how many square feet it is. See, everybody's here to help me. Let's go see it. All right, so interesting house here. I like the stone front on it. That's what's great about this neighborhood. If you look around, they're not all the same houses. Everything looks a little bit different. You know, we've got stone front. We've got, you know, the hardy plank siding, which is really nice. There's some with brick fronts. There's a lot of different shutters and different facades. And look at the, oh boy. I forget what those little things are called up there. Mark, I need you. Okay, those are special plank. That's what those are. That's a professional real estate name. Special plank up there. But it just makes the house look different. But this one has a great front porch. I have not actually seen the back porch yet. We've got the white picket around the front porch here. You know, if you had a dog and you wanted to sit out here with your dog, and these people clearly have a dog because all guests must be approved by the dog. I actually met the dog just now. The neighbor was driving by in a golf cart and they were dog sitting for me while I could film the house here. The dog was very nice. His name was Stitch. Stitch was a lovely dog. He tried to lick my face off. So when I get home tonight, my dog's gonna be very upset. But okay, let's stop talking about dogs and start talking about the house. You could put a fence right here and keep this front porch so that you could have the dog, you know, sit out here and even have the dog with you. Got some nice mature trees in the front yard. I like the color of the house. You know, with these hardy plank houses, it's important to know that the darker the house, the more often you're gonna have to paint it. So when you've got a nice color like this one is, you're not gonna have to paint it too soon. It's got a front door kind of matching the house. And inside we've got kitchen to the right. Now this is definitely big enough that you could put a 2 or maybe even a 4 top kitchenette type table here at the front of this. It's got the nice shutters on it. Got a pantry there. We do have gas. You've got an island here. Oh, there's Stitch's bowl. Stitch needs his dinner. And you can look out to the living room, which is a great view. So if you were here, oh, that is genius. Look at this. I need this sticker, this magnet for my dishwasher at home. That makes a lot of sense. I'm really getting sidetracked on this house. Back in the game, baby. All right, so big open space here, big open window going out to the dining area and then the rest of the house. Close the door there because there's gardeners outside. All right, so bigger than normal. It looks like this garage, it's a 2-car garage, but I believe that this one has an extra few, probably a 4-foot extension that was built into this garage because it is quite a bit deeper. Coat closet. And you've got a small 6-top table here, and you can see that there's definitely room for more there. I like these shutters that they put in the, are these called plantation? I always forget what they're called. That's what happens when Mark's not here. But look, a big sectional sofa and still lots of room because they've got, I'm gonna back up here for a second. So we've got dining area, living room, and another space over here that they have set up as an office. So this could be more like a sitting sunroom type area. And you can see where the separation is between the rooms. So from the back corner here, it's really a nice open space. All right, I think I passed a bedroom up here. We're gonna go to that one first. All right, so laundry room. There is a sink in the laundry room. There's a secondary bedroom here. We got a queen size bed in there to give you an idea of, I think that's a queen. Full bath. And another linen closet. Interesting, so they've got different floors in the bedrooms than in the rest of the house, but I like both of them. So this is the floor, and then there's a separation, and in the bedroom, we've got a lighter color. So you can tell the bedroom's definitely big enough, because that's definitely a queen. That other one might have been a double. But this is a queen, and you've got furniture on one side of it, and then a table, and yet another chair on the other side. And we've got a walk-in closet here. Nice ceilings, ceiling fan. And then the bathroom. So we've got dual vanities, one here, and then a pretty big shower. And then another one, and then, is this another closet? It is. It's got two closets. So you've got one walk-in there in the bathroom, and then one here in the bedroom. That's cool. Let me show you up back. Oh, this is great. So I looked at this on the map, and I was wondering, I saw that this lot was kind of backed up to the side of another house, but it's not, it's good because there's a whole line of trees. You could probably, just kind of barely see the roof line of that house behind you. It is a fenced in yard. Remember, they will mow inside the grass in this neighborhood. That's why you see so many fences in this neighborhood compared to some other 55 pluses, but you've got a big patio here. And then I would say a little bigger than normal yard, but then you've got woods over on that corner. So I'm guessing no other new construction. My guess is those are probably protected woods back there that aren't going to be any other homes. So back inside, ceiling fan here. All right, I think that's it. Great house. Thanks again to Maggie Cleveland. She's with our office at Realty One Group Coastal. This is her listing. Thanks, Maggie, for letting us in. And thanks to Stitch the dog that left and let us tour the house, and he was really cute. All right, guys, I'll be honest. I think I did pretty darn good today, not getting in any trouble whatsoever without Mark Klim. I get a little scared sometimes going out by myself, but I'm flying solo today. And nobody's mad at me. I didn't tick anybody off. I met a nice dog, played with a puppy, saw 3 great houses in this great neighborhood. So if you want more information on this, about the amenity center, about the rest of the ponds, about the other pools, about the lifestyle, all that, reach out, drop down in the description below. There's a link there you can click. It drops into Mark and I's calendar. Schedule a Zoom call with us, and we can talk through about if this is the right fit. Remember, there's lots of other 55 plus neighborhoods in this area, but there's just a lot of great resales in this one right now, so I wanted to come over and pay attention to some of them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.